Guys, what's up? So if you are planning on quitting tobacco, I'm mainly talking about chewing tobacco because that's what I'm going through right now is quitting. I'm going to share a few of the symptoms I've had, and I'm going to share with you other symptoms that you might expect. Of course, these symptoms are not going to be the same for everyone, and some people haven't dipped for very long, and some people have been dipping for years and years and years. So here's some of the symptoms that you might experience, okay? Main ones are going to be, as the same kind of with cigarettes, are going to be anxiety and increased stress. You're not doing something that you normally do every day anymore. So that brings a feeling of uneasiness, edginess, irritable. You're going to be very irritable, and you're going to be anxious, and you're going to be a little bit more stressed. Something I've experienced. I have just basically been trying to find things to do to take my mind off of it. I have figured out with this thing, with most addictions, but especially with this tobacco thing, it's nowhere near as much physical as it is mental. This is like 90% mental for me. It's trying to occupy my mind because it's a sickness. An addiction is a sickness. It is a pattern that is developed over time in your brain, and your brain expects it. You have to rewire it. That takes a very long time. I'm still working on that. I still haven't completed that process. So anxiety and stress, that's going to be one of your main symptoms. Drowsiness. I think the first 2 days that I quit, I came home and I took a nap, and I was just drowsy. I felt unmotivated. It makes your body kind of worn out. You don't have any motivation to do anything. I do not know the scientific reason for this, but it's just your body's kind of worn out and it's not having that kickstart that you're usually giving it. That happens with a lot of addictions. Let's see, what else? I said no stress, no anxiety. No, you will have stress and anxiety, and you will be a little bit more sleepier. At night, though, it might be quite the opposite. You might have insomnia. Some people won't be able to sleep without, whenever they're stopping the use of tobacco. So I haven't really, the first night I did experience that, I woke up quite a few times. And, well, that doesn't really happen anymore. I'm sleeping a lot better. Let's see. Those symptoms right there with chewing tobacco is the main. Now, there's some of the symptoms that I've heard of, weird stuff like some nausea, some stomach pain, headaches. I've heard headaches quite a bit. Those would seem to be more on the severe symptom side, I really don't think that you're going to expect that. The main thing that you're going to be dealing with is cravings, and those cravings can lead to high anxiety and high stress. Well, what comes with that is higher blood pressure, which is ironic because you're lowering your blood pressure whenever you quit. But at first, it's going to elevate a little bit. So that might come with some, higher heart rates, maybe a little bit higher blood pressure. But that shouldn't last. And these symptoms should not last. Some people, they only last a few days to a week. A lot of people, more so, will last about 2 weeks. And there's a group, of lesser people that will last about a month. So if you can make it past a couple weeks, you're good. So these are some of the symptoms you can expect. Like, again, not very many physical, but you're going to deal with a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety. And if you can make it through that, you're good to go. You will be able to start enjoying the fact that your life isn't revolving around your next dip or your next puff, whatever. This is mainly for snuff. I already feel a lot better. Today I'm 6 days. Tomorrow's a week. The anxiety's the same. Is about probably 30% less than it was the first day. So it's getting better. I got to keep myself occupied, and it's tough. I've run out of stuff to do. So, anyways, I'm proud of myself, and I want you to be proud of yourself, and I want you to get through this. If y'all have any other symptoms or anything y'all have dealt with while quitting, dipping snuff, then let us know. So I talked about higher levels of stress, drowsiness during the day, insomnia at night, With the stress, you can have higher blood pressure, higher heart rates. That's going to be, that happens with stress. And some people have stomach nausea, some stomach pain, and then a little bit more people will report that they have headaches. So that's about it. The anxiety is 90% of it. That's tough. Not being able to do something that you would do multiple times a day. But you will get over it. You will rewire yourself. That's hard to say. You will rewire your brain, and you will get better. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. So rate, comment. You got anything extra? You got your opinions on the whole situation. You got a story about your addiction and what you're doing to get over it. Any tips, advice? I'm all ears. So is everybody else that watches this. So rate, comment, and please subscribe to my channel. I have much more videos on addiction, advice on life, advice and tips on stress and anxiety. Anything that will have to do with tobacco and alcohol. And, oh yeah, I have extra tips on how to make some extra cash. So anyway, subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot. Y'all have a good evening. Bye.